voila. You might as well take a dagger and put it through my heart.
Global bad taste.
How dare they said that, you know? The color? Life for me is black and white. There is no gray.
Oh my God, why is it not working?
Would we need a miracle?
Pass me my design X-ray specs. Ah!
What was?
It's worse than I thought. We need to save these people.
Stop the van! Well, hold on, quickly. Give us a...
Voila! Now, here's a global cocktail.
Global, it's a bit oriental, isn't it?
It's almost like Hugh Hefner meets Mahatma Gandhi. Those 1980s tubular things are just shocking. And meanwhile, love, less jewellery is more.
Oh, I love that. That's like the gay Mardi Gras.
Can I tempt you to a fill-up?
Oh, do you know, I'm only having one glass tonight.
Me too. I don't like to push.
Are these plastic?
I'm afraid they are. See, that's weird to me as well. All of this clearly expensive stuff. And then stuffed in there, a plastic leaf from the corner shop.
There actually is too much taste. Whether it's bad or whether it's good remains to be seen.
It's very chinoiserie, isn't it? It's a bit like a bad Chinese restaurant without the good food.
Who actually lives here?
My name is Jasmine. I'm a happily divorced woman with 3 boys. I have been in this house for 3 years, and I'm still renovating.
Hey, my name's Sinan. I live here with my mom and my 2 brothers.
I used to be a fashion buyer, therefore I traveled a lot. I was very impulsive in those days, and I just buy and put it together. In the 80s, the Asian theme was so huge. Unfortunately, I needed to pluck myself from the 80s and put myself back into the 2000s. My boys are very embarrassed because I noticed they don't hang around in the family room. So the message is very clear to me.
She has a taste for everything. A bit of Chinese or Oriental, a bit of European, and it just forms a big jambalaya but doesn't taste right.
I have a good fashion sense. It's just that it has been very difficult for me to translate that into my home. Am I embarrassed? Are you kidding?
Okay, we know she's at the gym. I reckon we need to take some evidence and ambush her fair and square in the middle of her workout. Morning, everybody.
Morning, everyone.
Don't mind us.
I had to go to the Y every morning. It's a place which I call home away from home.
Have you any idea how she is going to feel when she walks in here and sees some of her assembled precious collectibles in the middle of her gym? The last time I did gym, I did it in stilettos because apparently that's all the rage in New York. The weather's nice, isn't it? Chilly for June. How would you do? Lovely to see you. Excuse us doing a workout in full day attire. We're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted. Justin, and your home has just been heisted. Look at you, you lovely creature. Nice to see you, Jasmine. To see you now.
Darling, look.
It was such a shock. Absolutely shocked and surprised.
Sit yourself down in your lovely living room, in
Not
your
in
lovely
my
gym.
gym clothes.
Yes, so look, we're airing your dirty designer laundry to all your friends. Hello, everyone.
Everybody's going to know what I have, what a mess I have.
It's not that you're a mess, it's just that you're a bit misguided.
Exactly. You have been traveling the world, picking up nonsense wherever you go and bringing it back to Canada.
And it's just gone a bit bonkers, and that's why your home's been heisted.
Are you ready for the workout of your life? No pain, no gain.
I'm
ready.
I'm so happy to see them. So happy. And shocked. I'm in shock to see my rug here, my chairs here.
She's so warm, so energetic, and so totally up for the home heist treatment. I mean, this room really is a case of what were you thinking?
I was thinking elegant.
I was thinking Oriental drug lord crack den.
I do not agree that it looks like a crack den.
A damson-coloured padded cushion on top of the footstool that doesn't really match anything.
Well, they're a collection from when I was in business.
Okay.
Nobody bought it.
Are you surprised, Jasmine? I think the evidence is there. When you come into this area here, the rug doesn't fit, so you've had to roll it up at one end over there, yeah?
Well, you were not supposed to look behind the screen.
But I always look behind the screen. I'm a nosy Parker.
I'm trying to put all the pieces together. Some parts of it, I admit. It's the 80s. I've been stuck there.
Particularly
Oh, with that.
with the chandelier.
Oh,
That's not a chandelier, that's a scandalier.
in fairness to them, they are right. But I won't admit it to them.
This is a really strange space. This kitchen looks like a clinic.
With crockery so revolting, why do you want to leave it on open display?
Well, what happened? One of the cabinets came off. Later on, another one came off.
I noticed
And another
that.
one came off.
Maybe if you left it long enough, the whole thing would take itself out and be gone.
Do you know what's actually happening here? Your kitchen is rejecting itself.
Okay, enough of criticism.
And then, no, it's not criticism. Darling, it's not criticism.
It's an
It's
observation.
friendly observation.
It's constructive, not destructive.
Okay.
Now, you've seen the Flintstones, haven't you? You know Yabba Dabba Do?
Yes.
Well, that wall is Yabba Dabba Don't. And meanwhile,
Into the
I
Stone
need
Age.
some type of... How on earth do you get into this room?
Oh, careful.
I mean, for goodness sake.
You need to lose weight.
Come and stand next to me, you gorgeous, intelligent, fabulous woman.
You might as well take a dagger and put it through my heart.
Darling, who cares about your bad taste? You're fabulous.
I was being kind before. Now I'm in. This vehicle is reversing.
Do you know, Jasmine, he actually does have a point.
Oh.
There's a lot of furniture in here.
But it's at Mao Zedong over here. And then you've got some kind of delinquent take on gentlemen's smoking club chair. And then it's back to a bit of chinoiserie down here. And then back to a bit of catalogue store for the rug. These, pretty as they are,
How are they?
they're just not comfortable.
Oh, look at them. They're a bit.
They're not. The good news is that we are here just in time to save your home from falling over the edge of bad taste.
Of course, there is bad news. You know, this is home heist. You don't get to just sit back and enjoy the spectacle. Oh, no, Jasmine. This is a hands-on experience with Colin and Justin. We need you with us every single step of the way, transforming the home and transforming your thinking.
I get to work with you?
You do! Fantastic!
That's
Now,
what we want. Power,
loving that,
punch,
exactly.
positivity.
In for the kill, in for the kill.
We better get back to our style laboratory.
Now, where's that diet sheet?
We'll catch
We'll
you
see
later.
you.
See ya.
Do you know, it's at this point we normally head back to the mobile style laboratory, but I think a mobile diet laboratory after the stick that I've taken.
Into
would be
the
more
van.
appropriate. Oh, burned up at least 80 calories.
No
there.
pain, no gain. We're very, very fortunate that the two rooms are actually quite large, but they are quite boring. You know, there are no great features in there. Maybe we could do something with either side of these, potentially maybe 2 apertures. We could even like put shutters in the perforations there so we have this filtered light coming through.
That's a really good idea. I'll tell you what would really bring these two spaces together is a colour scheme that works from one zone to the next. Wallpaper. Look at this. Really muted clotted cream backdrop. A couple of different shades of duck egg blue there as well. Why don't we do a kind of split height thing with a lay-on timber paneling and then have this above?
We've got a fireplace bang on in the centre there.
Nice.
Then that gives us a great focal point which we could flank with a couple of ultra-modern sofas. Complete contrast to that quite traditional wallpaper.
To the dining room. A little bit controversial. She loves her rosewood table. The colour scheme I don't think is going to work with what we're planning. Why don't we tackle this head on, get the spray guns out and completely change the way it looks? Let's get some tonally complementary fabric and do the chairs around about the table too, okay? Now, Jasmine's already complained that her kitchen isn't particularly big. Why don't we very cleverly close that doorway across, which means that we can have a better run of kitchen cabinetry. Let's take out this angle, okay? Continue the worktop down there so we've got a little breakfast zone.
Why don't we do some more of this incredible duck egg blue, only this time pair it with this rather fantastic marble.
I think that's a brilliant combination of colours.
I mean, let's move into the family room. You know, it's so square in there. We've got to soften up the look. And I think first and foremost, we should deal with this rather depressive stone fireplace. Let's just paint that out.
Let's create a new hearth, let's add comfortable sofas and completely change the pace.
Well, that all looks great on paper, but let's put it into practice.
Exactly. Let's find our team. Another home on the cusp of being transformed. Oh, very exciting.
Smell the glamour. My
Chaps.
lovely team. Morning, all.
Morning, guys. How you doing?
Oh, there's my lovely Jasmine. Morning.
Jasmine.
Baby, get over here, you.
Jasmine, how are you feeling? Because obviously a big change is about to happen in your house.
I am nervous,
Absolutely.
I'm excited, and I can't sleep. I think there was a misunderstanding. The producer asked me to clean out the kitchen cabinets, and I took it literally.
This woman actually paid someone to come and remove the kitchen units, the cabinets from the walls.
Demo days, basically everything comes out.
Let us relieve you of the burden of responsibility. Whoosh, baby, let's just, look, let's cleanse. Aura cleanse. Let's take away all that burden. Whoosh, get rid of it.
Kitchen.
Floors have to get prepped because we do the marble floor tomorrow.
In the living room.
So we're having a fireplace in here. We're paneling the room as well.
Gorgeous chandeliers.
Shutters on this window here. We do want to perforate these walls.
We'd like to take that rosewood table and have it resprayed.
Until that table arrives and we peel back the tape and it looks beautiful, that table is here at the moment, nagging me. Garrison!
So I guess that just leaves the family room.
Painting over the stone there,
Rather than junk it, we're going to funk it.
changing the hearth, and obviously just drywall over that.
What we've done is to isolate 3 key zones that we think really need to change. Now, the first of those points, Jasmine, is form over function. In this house, everywhere you go, furniture is crammed in. The boys were in this room watching television on a Chinese bench over there. So we're going to make it much more comfortable, but still very, very beautiful.
Point number 2 is we're going to update your design reference points. You know, you have this idea about Oriental style, which is great, you know, but it's firmly based in the 1980s and it's a little bit dated. Let's bring it forward into the 21st century.
Okay. And point number 3, my beautiful creature, is an exercise in merchandising. Now, in the same way that shops display things very, very beautifully and artistically to get the very best from them, so too will we teach you how to arrange all those gorgeous things in your house.
You'll get that, you being a fashionista anyway. You know, you'll understand that.
Where do I sign?
Well, exactly. And, you know, and speaking of fashion, obviously you have an illustrious career in fashion. We would like to influence the way you dress. For the rest of this week, you must wear this.
Global bad taste.
Darling, we need everyone to see what you're actually guilty of. Globally bad taste.
It's terrible.
It is terrible.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Just
I'll
now.
wear it.
We're going to be working in various zones around about your house, but we would like to keep one zone just a little bit secret. Now, that zone is this space.
When you see this sign, do not enter.
I was so insulted. Global bad taste? I have very good taste.
I want you to judge that for yourselves, okay? I mean, we're in Jasmine's garden at the moment. Now, this is a woman who buys this type of ornament for the bottom of her garden. Does she have bad taste? He's up. Justin, that was you.
I think
He's armless. Garrison, could you just join us under the shade of the coolabah tree?
There's been a little accident.
We'll leave you to it, Garrison.
At least it's in this mended, I feel. Jasmine, darling, come into this space that once upon a time was a perfectly dull kitchen and is now little more than a fabulous Canadian building yard. We can't do much to change the size of this room, but we can do a lot to change the way that it works. So the most obvious thing to us was to block this door off, means that we can have a run of units all the way down here.
Sounds good. I'm a little concerned about the lighting. If you close this door, won't it take away from the lighting?
No, it won't, because we've got two big windows here, and we've accommodated by adding, as you can see here, racks and racks and racks of built-in pops to the ceiling. And anyway, at the end of the day, you radiate light like a beacon.
Especially with this T-shirt.
It's day 2 of Reno. We've got lots of things going on. We've got panel molding and chair rail going around this room here. What Graham's got going on here, he's putting in these boxes that we're going to have some blinds installed in today, too, some shutters.
You're gonna go right in here, so it'll let a little bit more light into the living room. The kitchen is really starting to come together. We've got David working on all the plaster. We've already marked out where we want all the pot lights to fit in. However, we don't have any kitchen cabinets. I hope they come soon.
The reason it has to be done so quickly is because we have marble guys coming to do templates for the marble for the countertop.
This is the problem with such short deadlines, is that there's no room for error.
Oh, a grand entrance
Look at
from the
that.
princess.
I love what you've done in accessorizing. That is just amazing.
What is it? Is it a dead alligator?
That is gorgeous.
To hide the...
Oh.
I won't say the name of the T-shirt.
Global
Look.
bag taste.
But look, baby.
I stayed up the whole night trying to figure out to cover it up.
Well, you've made a beautiful job of matching your lovely snoater thing here to your handbag, to your shoes. Now, however, it's time to go and show that off in a few shops. Let's go
Exactly.
shopping.
Sounds
Let's leave, baby. I feel a lesson coming on. Jasmine, in you go. Nah. Princess Jasmine, now what is this? Is this a haunted chair in the middle of this store? No, it's not. Under here is a fabulous tool for our next lesson for you. In our lesson, the point we have to get across to you now is form over function. Now, your boys have told us that the sofas that are in your TV room are so uncomfortable. You know, they're all chunky wood, there's not a lot of cushioning going on, they're too rigid, too regimented, and you've obviously looked at them and said they look beautiful and made your decision not based on comfort. And this chair, are you ready for this? Whoosh! Will help us get a point across.
You would think that with 150 million nails on there, if I plonked my bottom on, I would be pricked to within an inch of my life. But in fact, I'm going down on it.
Are you ready?
I'm nearly ready.
Hurry up.
I'm not going to go like that because that would be wrong. It's not the most comfortable chair in the world. You wouldn't want to spend all your time at a dinner party sitting on it. However, it's what your Chinese furniture was. Vaguely bearable. Am I a sequence of holes?
You look as if you've been harpooned, darling. Let's have an endurance test. I shall sit down on this wonderful chair, and you can sit on that.
Just think it's mind over matter.
No, this is painful.
It's not when you're on it. There you
Ow,
are. That is an
so
exercise.
Painful.
Why have you stood up?
Oh, that was painful. I mean, it is exaggerated, but they made the point.
There are loads, Jasmine, of comfortable and not so comfortable sofas on the market. Now, one of the ones that we've spotted, which we really like to look at, is this fellow here. However, it's a bit too hard-based. There's not a great deal of comfort in the arms, and it just looks a little bit too regimented. It's beautiful, but it's not really a sit-down feast.
I mean, I think with this particular sofa here, I mean, it looks very formal, doesn't it? You know, it looks very regimented, and it is. This is a formal piece of furniture, and it is designed for really kind of short-term use. You know, this is not something where you would do this.
Let's go and look at something nicer. Now, this is getting nearer what we need. It's a much more tactile fabric, okay? There's bags of cushioning on here, and you can really settle right in.
In terms of function, this delivers.
Just don't look at something, fall in love with it, and buy it. Sit down, take your time. Is it comfortable?
Kitchen cabinets are here. I'm really happy about that, but they won't be installed till tomorrow. What's going on? Are we gonna have a problem?
Maybe not. I hope not. No. I think.
I hope not too. It fits. It fits.
Let's hope we can stand it up.
Oh no! Oh It's made to measure from the floor to the ceiling, and we can't actually maneuver it so that it stands up. So it's gonna have to be cut. I don't want to have to deal with anything that's going on in there.
Choose a house style, any style, they're all here.
Absolutely. You know, isn't it nice just to come and have a bit? You should do this. Go down to the lovely areas, beautiful new developments, and just have an ooh and an ah. So what do you reckon for that one?
For that house there? Well, allegedly the houses here in this neighbourhood for the biggies are worth £3 or £4 million, which is quite an interesting thing to think about because Jasmine's house is only over there and it's only worth about £1 million. If she were to have spent money on that property, it would have a knock-on effect that would bring her closer to the values of these. Obviously, there's a kind of a difference in size, but she's in the same neighbourhood. She should be capitalising upon that. What more could you want to do on your lunch break than be inspired by so many other fabulous things? It's nosy, but by goodness, it's rewarding.
I mean, it really fires you up, you know, gets you enthusiastic about your own home when you see what other people have done with theirs. It's like walking through lifestyles of the rich and famous.
I'm a little bit frantic this morning. Today is all about installation. Kitchen installers are here.
The pantries were ordered, and they just barely fit between the ceiling standing up, but unfortunately not enough room to stand them up. So the kitchen guys have had to cut off the bottoms. Hank is just working tirelessly in there, and he's got a little bit of pressure. He's got people coming in to measure what he hasn't built yet.
The marble people are coming to template the countertop, so I'm really worried about scheduling.
The family room, we're gonna get that all finished off today, painted. Once the carpet goes in there, it'll be great. The living and dining room with second coat is going on right now. Graham and I are gonna hit the wallpapering because it's a big area to do, so we figure if we spread out, we'll divide and conquer.
Ah, Jasmine, let me take you away from all of this nonsense because you're a glamorous girl. You like your fashion, you like your jewellery as well. You do have global bad taste. How does the spot of shopping for rocks sound?
Are you serious?
Yes, baby, come on.
Wow, let's go!
Now come right in here, my lovely jazz hands, because
wow.
we intend to get seriously stoned
Wow.
out of our minds with all this beautiful marble. This one here, the Rosso Vaticano, this is actually used in the Vatican.
This particular product here, this is $250 per square foot. Now look at the fossils.
Look at the fossils in that. Look, that was a real little creature that just crawled in there.
What we really like for your house is this really elegant, soft grey. It's called Carrara. We love it, and in fact, you have a secret. We're refurbishing our own apartment at the moment, and this is exactly the marble that we're using.
Now add brightness to my room.
Oh, yeah. I know you're concerned that we've closed over the door to the hallway,
Yeah.
but that'll be more than compensated
This will be
for by
beautiful.
all these
Yes.
light reflective surfaces
Yes.
that we're adding.
I think it's a fabulous idea. It will reflect the light from the counter and from the window. I think it's gorgeous.
Now, Justin, I don't want anyone thinking that you're remotely gay.
Here we go. Gorgeous wallpaper. 11 rolls in this box. Jamie, have you seen an extra box of wallpaper?
An extra box of wallpaper?
Yeah.
No.
So I'm definitely missing half my order. I just got a phone call that the wallpaper is stuck at Heathrow Airport. They won't release it. They've released one box, which doesn't make sense. Jasmine, come into part of your new living room.
Wow. so different. I love this. This is my most favorite part. The wallpaper.
Not sure about it?
A little.
I think it's gonna grow on you. I mean, it's subtle, it's chic.
I don't mean
Just
to be
like you.
rude.
No. I mean, I want to hear your opinion, especially when
It's
Colin and Justin are here.
It's a bit of a surprise. Wow. Oh, I love my flowers. No more vinyl.
Yay! Bye-bye, vinyl. Hello, marble.
This
So
is
I want you to be
beautiful. I love my floor from beer to champagne. The color,
Oh!
I'm a little scared.
Jasmine. You have to trust us, my dear.
Okay.
Implicitly.
I will.
100%.
I will. 100%.
Okay?
But you told me to be honest.
I love the
Okay?
fact that you're honest because
I
we don't want any lies
I cannot
on home
hide
Heist.
it. I cannot hide it. Too pale for me. Life for me is black and white. There is no gray. And this is gray.
Hi, Colin. Hi, Justin. It's Cheryl calling. A little message. Jasmine doesn't like her kitchen or the wallpaper. Super loving ya.
I heard that you're quite the wallpaper.
I've never done it, but I'm going to give it
never
a shot.
done it. Oh,
I
okay.
always rise to a challenge.
Once you get the top done, then you want to peel off the rest of it.
I match this and this. I match this. Oh, wow, I'm getting it there.
Start here and go this way, and then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get rid of the bubbles.
This is also like sewing. You know, when you're trying to put the two seams together. I think I'm doing a good job here.
There's only another 20 strips to do, so you...
Oh, that's okay.
She's doing really well, I think. Slow. Yeah, but very slow. She can't be on our team. Not a part of our team. No way.
Not with 5
This
days.
would not work.
It looks so easy when the professionals are doing it. But trying to match the pattern and then not to have the bubbles and not to have the overlap and all that stuff, it's tough. It's really tough.
Graham. This is looking gorgeous.
Yep, there's 2 full rolls left here.
Are you serious?
I've got 1 big piece and a couple little pieces.
Oh my goodness. This is amazing because now, even though I know that we have another box coming from the UK, we don't really need it.
No good.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you turn your back for one little glamorous minute, and suddenly Jasmine Jazz Hands becomes a little bit of a prickly princess and starts grumbling about all our hard work. What were you grumbling about, you big princess?
I wasn't grumbling.
Are you
Go
sure?
on.
I didn't say it was horrible. All I said, I'm a bit surprised. It came as a shock when I first saw it. And then they made me do the wallpaper. And the more I hung around the room, I think it grew on me.
Reluctantly, this
Like-
vehicle is reversing.
Like an arranged marriage.
Like an arranged
Hey!
marriage.
That's a great line.
I'm starting to fall in love.
Well, I hope you're going to fall in love, and the more you see it, the more you'll become accustomed, and the more you'll love it. But we don't just throw these schemes together, Jasmine. We spend such a lot of time, and it's all about balance, and you've got lots of light in here, so we've been quite confident with the colour scheming. We've got loads more coming without putting too fine a point on it.
Oh my God, look at the floor. Look at the floor.
For the love of design.
Ah!
Like little car wheel nut caps. This is a Tiffany epiphany. It's a soft pop rather than a loud designer scream. And sometimes we make a lot of noise with our schemes. Sometimes we whisper designer. I'm gonna do something.
Oh my God, soft
you will
close drawers.
You will excuse me, please.
Close the drawer, baby. Come on, baby, close the drawer for me. Close it, close it.
I will never wash that drawer.
Jasmine!
Jasmine.
Has
Cheryl,
to say.
you know, it's so important that these are good because these aren't ours. Remember, these belonged to me, lovely, to the princess
Exactly. So we had
before.
them sent out, we had them sprayed, they're here on time.
They haven't been very well sprayed, have they?
Please pick me. Can I say something
Yes,
else?
I like to pick you.
We're looking at this really small surface area here and a very small piece of furniture. Like,
a chair and we're criticising it. Where's the table?
Table's here.
How is it, Cheryl?
Let's go look at it.
Hold on. You need to see it where the light catches it.
It's dirt.
What is that?
Dirt.
Dirt.
He would be nothing short of ashamed. This looks like it hasn't been properly prepped. It also is cracking here because the paint has been put on too speedily. Do you know what I'm going to say, Cheryl? This is a table that cost Jasmine several $1,000s. We've paid another couple of $1,000s to have it resprayed, and it doesn't look like it's been resprayed as well as it could be.
Now, this is a piece of MDF that has been spray finished. Look at that. That is like glass. Look at that. Look at the difference in the reflection there and then without.
Also, they've only sprayed the bits you can see, which is a really cheap and cheerful job. They haven't sprayed these joints here, which are part of the structure. They haven't properly sprayed in here. They haven't masked off the underside. They've done a surface job.
I'm tempted to say get rid of it. Let's get it sanded back and let's get another spray finisher.
I don't know. I can't promise you I could do that. But I've already paid $2,000.
Let's get a refund.
Oh, Cheryl.
Oh, Justin. I'm really scared to call him, to let him know that this has to be stripped and repainted.
If you thought a decor was dated, you should see our wardrobe. Call yourself a fashion buyer. This is so 80s.
I'll tell you, Joan Collins would be in a state of electrified frenzy. Now, this is my particular favourite, and I'm thinking, for reveal day, do you think if I slim down for the next 48 hours, I could get that on?
Come on, we need something that is so 80s that makes her feel uncomfortable, and then we can say to her, this is what your decor does to other people.
That is great. Puff shoulders, lovely corsage.
Take that with you. If anything's going to make her feel uncomfortable about the 80s, it's that frock. Oh, Jasmine, Jasmine, Jasmine. You know what? We're supposed to be talking about outdated design references, and that's why we've selected this ode to dynasty from your wardrobe. You still look like a fabulous power bitch.
They pushed me to dress like this today, and I gave them a lesson. I can still look gorgeous.
Now, your home had lots of elements of Asian, but they were all distinctly stuck in the past. This shop is all about modern Asian. You know, everything that you see here can be wrapped very cleverly into a home to make it look very of the moment. The silks, the raffias. Look down here. Colours that are typical of Asia, ambers, the rich golds, these beautiful crimsons, but styling that's less typical of Asia.
Now, another way of updating your influences from Asia is to use the components, use the elements that actually feature in Asian furniture. Now, rattan is something that features heavily. You know, you think about the Raffles Hotel in Singapore, the colonial times. You're sitting there having a fabulous Singapore sling, darling. It's just so glamorous. But this is incredibly modern. Clean, square lines are not remotely Raffles Motel.
This is exactly my cup of tea. I saw a piece very similar to my dining room set. You know, the way it was carved and the rosewood. And it's my favorite piece.
It's my favorite piece. It is, of course, the piece that we've spray painted unsuccessfully.
She's going to go absolutely ballistic.
Buddha, we need a miracle. Our painted table has gone slightly astray. We need spray painters from heaven to come and transform table in miracle. Favorite day, dressing day time? Put the icing on the cake.
This has got to be, without a doubt, the most enjoyable part of the project. Look at these little babies.
Sex on a stick.
This is going to be a red-hot look. We were terrified when we put the colour in here that we'd made a bit of a mistake. Oh my God! Why is it not working? Why is it not working?
It's not working because we haven't got any furniture in.
Maybe furniture will help. Oh, baby, you just lift that like it's a small shoe or something like that. Oh, and you're just going to stand around looking fabulous.
Yeah, can you just put this one opposite or your shoes off?
Blimey, this is going to be really tight to get this furniture to work in this space. The issue here is two massive sofas in a room that's not particularly massive.
There's not a problem with that, though. Because we've got the two
chairs.
white chairs that are sitting out in the hall.
I already sent them back.
We're sending them back to the
Send
store.
them back to the storage locker.
Well, let's swap them. Let's put that in the storage locker and bring the 2 chairs, because it was the same amount of seating, but just more flexibility.
Okay.
Free sofa.
But you get to carry it because you made the mistake. Oh, just saying.
Oh, just... Oops. No, baby, we get to carry it. We get to carry it. Darling, I've been carrying you for bloody 15 episodes.
What?
Watch that sofa, Mark, really easily.
That's custom.
That's custom, $2,000.
Beautiful boxes. Beautiful. Expensive. So nice.
You know, we're planning to take our Princess Jasmine on one of our lessons, you know, to show her how she can merchandise her home using accessories. She has no display skills whatsoever. And this is testament to that. Look at this in our smallest room. Toilet roll and dried flowers. Come on, this is a toilet roll. You know, it is no place in a flower arrangement. There's only one thing you can use a toilet roll for. Just give me 5 minutes. We're in a store right now that's beautifully merchandised. The merchandising is about taking a product, displaying it in an effective way so that they can sell us that product.
So take a look at this fabulous area, a perfect tablescape upon which Colin and I are going to imprint for you in our masterclass this morning a beautiful Asian vignette.
Now let's position this. We're going to put this off centre.
To put it in context, think of it as a mountain range. We're going to fill in here almost as if we were adding little hillsides and little plateaus and gorgeous little areas. So pop the god there. Pop that on the back there. A little bit more.
Why don't we add some more?
And then we want to start to build extra layers out this way. Again, just imagining the tide rippling out. Are you liking?
I am loving it.
You know, there's some gold in this here, so why don't we get some gold for the foreground as well?
Pin.
Balance our metals.
A nice back. Oh, listen to this. Isn't that gorgeous? Put that little egg in there. A bowl doesn't just have to be a bowl, it can be used as a little kind of area onto which you can dress other things as well, so it's a backdrop rather than foreground here. I'm going to add some of the finer detail just at the front here. Something as simple as a pebble can take on a whole majesty.
I think from this point on, I will form a habit of putting things together in the right form. Think, and then put it together right.
Jasmine,
You go.
we're at a really exciting point in the project because we're nearly there and we don't want to ruin the surprise, so we're going to send you off and we'll see you tomorrow for the reveal. And there's good news. You've been so fabulous, you don't have to wear that T-shirt again.
Wow! This ugly thing, I don't have to wear it?
No.
Are you excited?
Absolutely, absolutely. I can't sleep at night, you know? I just want to come here as soon as I can.
Well, we will just have to wait and see. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you. Bye, guys.
Take care, Jasmine.
Super suits, man.
All right, playtime.
I am sick of you fighting with me. It's time for you two to fight each other. Fight to the fat!
I'm so glad we discovered those things.
I don't want to blow our own trumpets, but this room is nothing short of a triumph. The detail that pulls it all together and makes it jump out. It's one word, gold. We've got gold aspects unexpected down here in the lamps. We've got gold aspects on the gorgeous boxes over here. The gold details provide the final magic.
Absolutely. Now, what looks more airy and spacious to you? Is it this? Or is it this? Of course, taking the hand away, you know, there's no obstruction there. These walls are an obstruction, and by actually popping in this perforation here, these incredible shutters, not only are we adding more features, adding more value, but we're also increasing the feeling of space.
Exactly. Some designers will tell you that you should never, ever mix white and cream. Colin and Justin tell you that you should mix whatever you feel comfortable with, as long as you're confident enough to make sure that the results will work. For example, the backdrop to this lovely blue wallpaper is cream. There are lots of cream aspects in the upholstery and also in the lampshades here, but played beautifully against white, it just provides an extra crispness. For us, it's all about the final vision and knowing that it's going to work perfectly. White ceiling, white crown moulding, white paneling, cream-backed wallpaper in between. It's a lovely ice cream sandwich.
This fabulous chaise is open-backed, you know, so you get all the comfort that you would have from a sofa in the living room, but all the fabulous welcome for a quality hostess to lie here and keep a guest thoroughly amused.
Do you know, I feel so completely at home in here. I could stay and cook to the end of the world. Now, the marble for us is the aspect that really ties the room together. We went on our lovely inspiration visit and found this beautiful Carrara. We've made it really thick because that adds a lovely modern touch. We've also used it on the floor in a tile form, so instantly you've got connection between the countertops and down here.
One of our lessons is form over function. You know, I wish we'd told the builder of this house there was an extra door here. You know, a tiny room like this with 3 doors is totally unnecessary. And so we've simplified the space here, giving us this beautiful rectangle with which we can dress with this double galley kitchen.
Exactly. Now, originally, the stone fireplace made us say yabba dabba don't instead of yabba dabba do. So we've painted it to minimise it, and then we've had granite cut to make this beautiful hearth. Now, in terms of pop, the black aspect down here is the pop for the rest of the room. The zebra rug, the beautiful blinds, and the gorgeous detailing such as the vases and the cushions which pull the whole look together. Is our entire makeover going to be jeopardised by the fact that we've painted our dining set?
This is going to be a makeover first, a double reveal. 1, we reveal the house to her. 2, she reveals a couple of handy left hooks. Now, Jasmine, just keep your eyes firmly closed, princess, because we brought you in here ready for your home heist reveal. Are you ready to open your eyes?
I can't wait to.
Go on, do it.
Wow. I love it. I love this.
Are you sure, Jasmine?
I love this.
Hey.
I love this. The color of my sofa.
Sit down and enjoy the colour of your sofas.
This is so beautiful. Where is the wine? Where's the champagne?
Hey!
Jasmine, this is your Tiffany epiphany. Did we get it right?
Absolutely. I hate to say it, but you did. Oh, that's my dining room. What did you do to it? You painted it. You painted my rosewood.
We were updating your Asian influence, and sometimes a change of colour can be good enough to update it.
I like it.
Oh my God!
I like it. The fact that everything just flows and there is a coordination, that I can forgive you for painting my
Oh, Jasmine, thank you. Do you know why we did it? Because we wanted to update your influences, giving it this modern new look. Really simply takes something from the past and makes it work in the present and in the future.
You know what I love about it? It's so fresh.
This, Jasmine, is a continuation of your Tiffany epiphany.
Wow. Wow. I love my countertops. It's huge. You got me a table there. Wow. Oh, this is so lovely.
Does she like it, Colin?
I think she probably does.
Can you imagine sitting here and watching my garden from a cup of tea? I love it. I love it. And I should apologize to you for saying, I don't like that color. I'm so sorry I said it.
There's one more room for you to
Close
look
your
at,
eyes.
and it's your TV den.
In you go, missus, and open your eyes.
Can I open it now? I don't want to trip.
Open.
Go on.
Wow! Oh, and you have my children's pictures there.
Yeah, that's a family room.
Oh my God, you covered that brick wall.
Yes, we did.
It was so ugly. Oh, I love it. Now what you've done with the pictures of my boys. They're here. My boys are here.
Of course they're here.
That's
It's
so
a family room.
beautiful. And they're gorgeous.
Of course they are.
Ah, they belong in this room now. This is so lovely. I honestly didn't expect this.
Jasmine, our work is done. Has it been worth it? Are you glad you were home heisted?
It was worth every penny.
Whoa!
Every penny.
Now, of course, there is an old Chinese proverb which says, "Man who paints table will enjoy much happiness."
Or as we say in Canada, fortune
Oh,
favours the brave.
Justin and Colin.
Jasmine?
Wait. I have something for you guys.
For us.
Absolutely.
A
I have
gift?
some gifts.
Oh, I love gifts. What is it? How much did you
For
spend?
you, my darling. I have, like I promised you, a gorgeous
A
t-shirt.
T-shirt.
Oh! Jasmine!
Colin, this is for you, my darling.
Wait a minute. Stop
Mama.
this.
Hi.
Wait a minute. I get a T-shirt. You get something with a Tiffany bag. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Love and happiness.
Love you guys. I miss you. Enjoy your t-shirt.
You've got to be wearing designer to get into this van.